thought I'd hop in here quickly before the video starts and say this is my sketchbook tour. I've just finished it. It's from second year uni. It took me a year to do. Yeah, I do mostly animation, kind of make puppets, do a lot of 3D work. So when I'm using a sketchbook, it's mostly idea based, but then we also have some nice final artworks in there as well. I'm ill in this video. I'm less ill now, so this is the time I'm taking to say hello in person. And I hope you like my sketchbook tour. I think it's a fun time capsule. Definitely at the beginning, didn't really know fully what I wanted from the sketchbook, or maybe even what a sketchbook was to me. But eventually, you can see my process in finding that out for myself. So I hope you like it. Bye! See you when I'm iller! Hello! And I introduce myself with the sound of sirens going past. I could have chosen a better time to do this, probably. But this is just representational of my real life. So today we're doing a sketchbook tour. Maybe that didn't look colourful enough. But I've been meaning to do this for a while. I've just finished it. It's a realistic sketchbook tour. I am a little bit ill right now, so I apologise for my voice, but it's a beautiful day. It's a gorgeous day. Do you see my gorgeous? Sorry, my room's a bit messy. Do not look at it. Don't look at my room. Simple. I'm in my third year of uni now, but this is from the end of 2023 to the beginning of 2025 it was finished. Just over a year, which is a bit intense, a bit crazy. This book has been a lot of places with me. I eventually will put something nice on the front. So, this first page. This is brown ink with a skewer I did this with. And it says, Head Rot loves you. Because they do. I do. I am Head Rot. That is the name I use for my kind of photography stuff. So, that's me saying Head Rot loves you. I think this sketchbook, I was definitely trying to understand how to do a sketchbook, understand how my style kind of translates to sketchbooks. I don't think these pages really represent my style now, but I was learning about sketchbooks, and that's important. Don't read what I've written, or jokes you can if you really want to. This is an idea for an animation. I was just sitting in this room with an animation software and nothing to make an animation about, so I had to quickly do some writing and do some sketches of some fish bones. They're kind of what I imagine like human fish hybrid bones to be like, or like if you'd only seen human bones, what you would imagine a fish bone to look like. It's fun. I have this theme of fishes through my artwork. It's very strange. This is a piece of paper I found in the library and I stuck into my book, and I wrote natural pussy because that's how I feel. That's not to do with natural hair on your pussy, which obviously I support, but that is just a funny phrase, natural pussy. Don't you think it's funny? Don't you laugh when you hear that phrase? I think someone else drew the tree and I wrote poo, obviously, because poo is my favourite word. You'll see throughout this book. This is more Fishbone sketches, kind of fleshing out this fish character and fleshing out their bones and how their bones would morph. This is kind of the flesh coming forwards and backwards off their bones. You can imagine it would make this sound. Can't you just? And then someone horrible and evil wrote this. They must hate me. My name is Roxy. They said I suck balls. I don't suck balls. Okay, so this was in a coffee shop. Actually, a man came up to us and offered us a job of sorts for this, and then we were like, I think we're good. But he said, come look around my factory and I'll give you loads of free shit. And we were like, is he gonna kill us? We took his business card, but I don't think I did anything with it. I like the limited colour palette. This is my friend Freya. This is exactly what she looks like. She's really cool. And then this is my friend Macy. And then these are penises. This one says, I love London. You think I'm poo. So these are some things, I guess. Some things I was seeing. This one's a nice page. Don't you like that little... Oh, this one I'll be quick on. This is my manifesto. We were meant to do it for uni, and a picture of myself from looking in a mirror. These are some beautiful pages. We were doing a workshop in uni with Lego, and these are some of the beautiful Lego things we made. It says compassion, but I don't know how to spell compassion. So it says whatever the fuck that says. These were actually, all these drawings I put in my dissertation. I just scribbled over the words in my dissertation with drawings like this. This was a little plan, little comic for an animation, because I got my sandals stolen by foxes and ripped apart. Actually, it was like 2 pairs of sandals. One that my mum gave me, and then one that my dream shoes that I bought for £10 off my mate, and they both got destroyed by the foxes, and I was a bit emotional. This is a page you can't even see, but it's the remnants of an animation. I was drawing and then erasing, and then drawing and then erasing, and that's the beautiful page that came from it. I am sorry I'm ill, by the way. I hope you like that. This is one of the GOAT album covers, I think. I hope. I mean, yeah, I think. And then with some other stuff around it. And then this is, I was doing a sci-fi puppet project while we were making like animations. There we go. And then one more. Doodly. So that's the people whose art I was copying? Referencing? Oh, hello. And then this is more alien designs. Aren't they gorgeous and beautiful? I don't know. None of these really look like what I ended up going with. Looking at kind of loads of different inspirations, thinking about how it would like join together, because it had to be like freestanding or at least free moving, kind of support its own self, as we were doing a stop motion animation and we were each making characters for it. I still haven't finished it, but I will one day soon. Then this again, this was from a book. I was just copying it from a book. Did not write the artist's name down though, so sorry about that. I also got the proportions crazy wrong, but that's okay. And then this eventually went onto a mug. Actually, I have it over there. Do you want to see it? Nah, I'll show you another day. If you subscribe to my channel, then you'll see that mug and you'll love it. These are some lovely pages that I quite like. This says, I think this is when I fully came into, I know what this sketchbook is, I know how I want to draw in this sketchbook, I know who I am. I know who I am, finally! It says, I have dreams about wire cutters. I have dreams about talking babies up scaffolding. And this is maybe me with little wire cutters. That is what I would look like holding wire cutters. And then this is a great page. It's done with oil pastel and some random shit. It says, there's something special in the air. Oh, you can't even see it. It says, there's something special in the air. The dream, tears, meow, meow. But it's backwards. You read it up this way because she's saying it, so it's coming from her body, of course. Wow, the light is encroaching onto my screen, but that's okay. This says, dinner! Dinner! Because dinner's my favourite thing. Well, one of my favourite things. I'm also sorry about the shaky camera. I hope you don't hate me. And I'm sorry about the shaky book. But actually, it's worth it just to see my art. Right? Right? Here we have poo Wee. That's a bear with a boner. Have you ever seen that before? No, I don't think so. These also went onto some ceramics. Fuck you. This is a beautiful display of human courage and kindness. This was an ugly oil pastel face I did, so I made some freaks and put them over her. This is, I was planning a polymer clay horse for my friend, and I didn't know what I wanted to look like. I would have loved to do this, but I don't think she would have appreciated it quite enough. And it says, crazy horses. This one, great, and it's jumping. I did this one. This is kind of what it ended up looking like. And I gave it to her late on her birthday, wet with glue, and said, don't touch it too much, let it dry. But she still has it, and that's friendship. And then we have some little beautiful sketches. These became, no, only this became something else. This became a little animation, this guy. But I like how faded it is now. It was never this faded before. How beautiful. Does it say anything good? My name is Trudy the Second. Crying, laughing emoji, craft, laugh, screw loose, meow, 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 horsey. Meow! Wow, I was feeling meowy that day, I suppose. And then we have, this is when it gets into, I was at a uni lecture and I started writing shit down. But they always have pretty drawings in them, so it's worth it. This is my view from the table when I was having breakfast. Clearly, I was having toast for breakfast and I was drawing in my sketchbook. I was writing in my sketchbook. This is my butter dish. It's really beautiful. I'm really sorry, is it out of focus? Can you not even see my gorgeous butter dish? There you go. Breakfast in comfort. Quite gorgeous. I like to do that, drawing what I'm seeing from where I'm seeing it, sometimes with the pen in hand. This is some characters. I don't think I've used any of these in any context, but aren't they cool? And then this was obviously I was going to do a tiny animation in all these squares. Did I? No! Sorry. I could kill some... No. This was just hands. Some people scribbling their hands. I'm assuming it was with other people, because I would never be so disgusting and messy in my sketchbook. I would never ruin a sketchbook page quite like this. I must have had collaborators to ruin my sketchbook pages. Next, this is another beautiful lecture notes. More lecture notes, or maybe, oh no, this is lists on this side, lists of things to do. There's always things to do in life. That's something you'll learn. And then there's some little doodles. Pause to read. Don't pause to read. Please don't pause to read. Big ball projector of life. Next. That's a bit gross. This was after I think they called it a jamboree. It was to do with Comic Club, which I'm a sometimes frequenter of. In my new sketchbook, I've really found that comics are my favourite way of sketchbooking. But this one says, piss in my seat. I threw up. I poo. Poo is my favourite thing, and it's beautiful. Ooh, this one's another lecture notes with drawings. Some of these drawings are kind of inspired by her paintings, I think, but most of them are not. This is Celeste, she was sitting in front of me, and that's how they looked. Meow, lost through abstract. That's kind of how I would describe this whole sketchbook, I'd say. And then this one's gorgeous. It's a little oil pastel drawing, and it says, I miss you. Because I do miss you, and I'm so glad you're back with me now. Next, we have another oil pastel drawing, and it says, have you met? Have you met? That's a good thing to think about. More lecture notes, this time not with many drawings in the margins. This one was also at the Jamboree. I don't know why I left it a couple days, but this was beautiful, beautiful. I hated this guy. I was gonna put something over him, but now I quite like it. He's the Lord. He's the Lord. This is Bowtie Massive. They are quite incredible. Bowtie Massive is a little jingle I wrote. My name is Bowtie Massive and I dance along the sand. My name is Bowtie Massive and I have very big hands. You can say anything about Bowtie Massive. This fire engine also really likes Bowtie Massive. Hi there, Foxy. Wow, so pretty boy. These are just interesting things I write down about normally potential comics, potential animations. I have all the ideas, I just don't have the time. There's too much to do. This is from a comics speed dating comic club Jamboree 2024 with some lovely things inside of it. Gorgeous. These are characters from my comic. These are more characters from my comic. I was just having fun drawing characters from my comic. This is Macy in Kayla Lou's style, I think that's her name. I can't see it right now. And then this folds out. And then some more little tiny comic things. I know normally when you do a sketchbook tour, you're meant to keep the sketchbook kind of in place, but I hope you don't mind. Bring back pantsing in 2024. Did I pants anyone in 2024? Yes, I think I did. But I think it was a consensual pantsing, hopefully. It says, my name is Jim Hopkins, I'm a doctor. I think he might be a doctor. And then this is Bubble Poppers. That is Poppers. This was a idea for an animation, which semi got made. Nothing to do with Poppers in the end, but I just have to write about my one true love, Poppers, eventually. This is some dip pen activities. It says, I ate so much raw dough. I'm assuming I probably ate so much raw dough. And then this is a little to-do list to do. Message Pete, get some warm light bulbs and get some green paper. I can tell you I did message Pete. I still haven't got these light bulbs and I still need to get them. It's been a year. And did I get some green paper? I got yellow paper instead because I realised green is a good colour. Roxy, you're great. I love you. Hi there, big. I don't know what that says. I was obviously feeling myself that day because these are my friends. I did a beautiful portrait of them and Ruben is pregnant. I don't think they like this drawing. Okay, this is ideas for a stop motion. This became a beautiful ceramic piece. It was kind of inspired by the final episode of Devilman Crybaby, when Thingy becomes that beautiful thing. Not spoiling. This is just a gorgeous, this is how I feel like all my drawings look, but it's not technically true, but it's beautiful. This is kind of inspired by The Boy and the Heron, also Natalie Djurberg Birds. I have no idea how to say her name and she's one of my favourite artists. Just some more drawings and loving and some lists for myself. Always a lot of lists. This is more dip pen stuff, but I think maybe it was just ink and a skewer again. That is a combo that I like quite a lot. And then this was an idea for a piece. I still think I need to do something like this with a plexiglass cube and some freaks inside. Dancing with the... What are they dancing with? I don't know. Some more lecture notes with some little drawings. I'll go faster on the lecture note ones because they're not that interesting. Nipples! More lecture notes with some little drawings. I do like the ones I do in the margin. Kind of, what is it called? Automatic drawings, because I'm not thinking about it. These, I had some wood and it was in a particular shape and I wanted to do a bunny. These are some ideas. I stopped for a year doing this and I picked it up again with some real wood tools. I was using a scalpel before and my housemate was very mad at me, but that's okay. Next, I think some of these were made into ceramics. Kind of this one-ish, these-ish. Wearing wabbit. You look allergic to nut. I feel like some people look allergic to nuts. You can kind of tell. Is that rude? Find a lonely person and make them our sixth. And then these are some lists again. Always with the lists. I'm dyslexic and I forget people can look at something and just read it. I don't have that so much. Like if I see words, I'm like, okay, now I'm going to read the words. But you guys are probably reading most of the things I've written, even if I don't read it out, which is quite incredible. This is, what's that like little song TikTok thing where he's like, draw something once and then draw it again and then draw it again and draw it again. And it's a fun exercise. Anyway, I did that. I did what he told me to do. And it was a fun exercise. This says, my balls, stick it in my booty hole. I got bitches all on my dick and every day. Sucking on my balls, licking on my balls. Bitches, they know, stick it in my booty hole, my balls. I hope I don't get copyrighted for that. These went into my dissertation, drawings in the background of my dissertation. Always kind of inspiring other things. I use my sketchbook a lot as reference for other things. And it inspires a lot of creation and love. These were used as patterns on some of my ceramics. More fish bones. Wow, I like that one. Lecture notes about my dissertation is coming. You can tell my dissertation is coming. And this is someone being really studious, and that's a cat. Next, this is me. We got some stuff out of a skip. I'm going to turn them into a skirt. Still haven't yet, but one day. I didn't realize you could get a big hinged arm to hold shit up. I think I need to purchase one. This was from a workshop I did where we used shapes to make a comic, and this was the main character of mine. Gorgeous freak. Sorry about the loud noises. Do you still love me? Please say you do. This is dip pen stuff. Beautiful. I love my dip pen. I'm a big fan of taking your sketchbook, a couple of nibs and some ink and your dip pen. This is an emote I have in Fortnite and it says Fortnite sweaty balls. This is really hard to read though. It says, drawing yourself is the hardest thing you can do. I don't think that's true. These three are best mates. One of them thinks they are in a love triangle and the others know they are not. Do you think this is true or false? And how much of reality is depicted here? A lady getting shocked by lightning, but I didn't write shocked because I'm dyslexic. I wrote socked. A lady getting socked by lightning. Why would that happen? And this is baby on board and my peenie, my peenie on screen. I can't believe I drew that. I can't believe I'm showing you right now. This is getting intimate. Let me keep this and I'll let you keep your... I hate dancing. These are just, you know the drill. Comic little ideas for shit. Beautiful characters. Beautiful little drawings. This one's gorgeous. I love this pen, don't you? I used to think about what I would do if I met someone like you. Now the time is finally here and all I want to do is skin and eat you. Isn't that funny? Butternut squash is good for the whole family. That's true. That is not a lie. That is true only. Some more lecture notes from a beautiful lecture. More lecture notes. An idea for displaying some stuff. More lecture notes, but with quite a gorgeous drawing in the bottom. This is when I got my rainbow pencil. That really elevated my life. Actually, my new sketchbook has a lot of rainbow pencil in it. This is a freaking collab with my mates that were sitting around me at the pub. I quite like this one a lot, and I like their big penis. It says, "I love poo on a Saturday night," which is the truth. It is the truth. We're getting into beautiful territory. This is me every Monday morning. This is the vibe. This is more dip pen. I freaking love my dip pen. When I went to the pub last weekend, you got your cock out. And I thought, dog shit. There's a magical man. Hello! Some nakedness. This is squeezy wee with my dip pen. I love drawing hair like this. It's so good. 10,000 million plaits. I think it might be me, but I have never pissed myself. What? This says, "I want to eat you, you should." This is kind of how love feels to me. And I was in love at the time. We can't go to the next page. I'm really sorry. It's a life drawing and I'll get banned from life. This page is a mixture of Wales. When I was in Wales, I was doing this page with my dip pen. And then also the plane to Greece. Yes, I went to Greece. Yes, it was incredible. And I also went to Wales in the summer. It was Wales for my dad's 60th birthday, and Crete for the fun of going to Crete. It says, "It's hard not to draw penises," because I was on the plane next to a woman and I wasn't allowed to draw penises. Actually, this drawing, I drew it and she was like, "You're such an incredible artist. You drew that so quickly. I wish I could draw." And I was like, "Thank you." And then I had to move seats because I couldn't draw anymore because she was watching me. I appreciated the compliment greatly, but it made it a bit awkward. And these are just kind of ideas for things, background things for my comic. It's set in a dystopian future where the apocalypse has happened. Actually, maybe it's utopian. Well, you'll see when you read it. You're going to read it, right? It's not out yet, but when it is, I'll tell you. Some more little drawings. I didn't fucking do these. That was a friend who did them, but these are some pretty things from me. This is more stuff for my comic. Notes for my dissertation. I got a B+ in my dissertation, by the way. I think I'm not a very good writer, but I'm very happy with a B+. It had a lot of info in it, and I will make a video about the shit I learned during, or just about my dissertation, eventually. So stay tuned for that. Next, this was in the back of my dissertation. I drew this around there. More lists, a lot of lists. Not much actual art, but here, this is art. This is art, right? It says, "Can I be?" I really like this page. I think this is the vibes I want to bring into next sketchbook. Just like childlike drawing and use of loads and loads of colour. This one was cool too. Probably not as cool, but pretty fun. I'm in my bed, by the way, can you tell? It's a bit gross, but just love me still. Do you love me? This was in a lecture I was drawing. Exhibition coming up soon in Southwark Park Gallery. And these are some of the ideas. I'm going to do a big, massive foam sculpture. And it's going to be fun. I try and make the most out of every exhibition I've done. So, more lecture notes about my dissertation. More dissertation stuff with some little freaks in the margin. Learning to shit and poo. My ideal day is to fill up a sketchbook with words and then shit into a cup. I really like the words in my sketchbook. I'm trying to find somewhere to like use them, the little freak words. If anyone has any ideas about how to incorporate words into my art without doing text is so ugly. Well, text on like 2D stuff, but most of the stuff I do is 3D, so how the fuck would I do that? These are some of the final pages. It's just a quick little fun thing. I like the use of colour in this one. Maybe could have done a few more colours in it, but it's pretty. It's quite pretty. And then this one is kind of, I was listening to the Metamorphosis audiobook because I've started it before. I started reading it, then I didn't finish it. I think it's because it's about a man, so I can't get into it. If it was a girl turning into a bug, I'd vibe with that. The voice I had before, and it's about something beautiful. These are just people who have given me artist references to look at, and maybe I never looked at them. No, I did look at all of these, and I appreciate everyone who gave me these references. Then we have the final page, other than the Cambio page. Cambio is a card game that is very good. I'll teach you if you want to know. But this is a beautiful collab with my darling friend Macy. I love this page quite a lot because I'm using my favourite pencil. Well, me and Macy are using my favourite pencil. And it's quite Gorgina Pagina. It says, "My name is Cambio Queef." Because I think her name is Cambio Queef. It's quite gorgeous, this final page. I love Cambio, and I will teach you how to play it. This is the rules, but this doesn't really explain it, but these are the rules of Cambio. And this is someone cute playing it, and the cards are flying about. And then this is a little pocket with some bits and bobs in it. This used to be on the front. It's Croctos. They're super tasty. So these together is, wait. That's quite gorgeous. Croctos are super tasty, according to this. They're super tasty. Anyway, did you like that? So, if I was to do it all again, which assuming I'm going to, because I like having a sketchbook. But yeah, if I was to do it all again, I think definitely more colour, definitely more oil pastels, definitely more love, and I love all the text in it. I think that's so fun. Just whatever I was thinking. It's very much diary-like, because I can, for a brief second, remember what I was doing when I drew them. Which, in a diary, I can't really remember what the fuck I'm talking about. So this is quite perfect. I hope you liked it. I'm sorry there were so many pages with not much colour, not much going on. But that's all part of the fun. And we can wait till the next sketchbook to see how much more colour I put into that one. And if you are wondering about all these animations I'm talking about, all these interesting things I'm planning, then stay tuned / look at my other videos. I don't know what I fucking posted. Probably just stay tuned, and I'll post some beautiful things. If you're wondering if I was going to lose them, I would never lose them. They're really important to me. Thank you, and goodbye.